EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set! Here we go, here we go! Set!
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready, hut!
Right back to the fullback. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
First down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go! Set, hut!
First carry now for Jaden Blue.
Jaden Blue.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Got it!
2nd down and 8.
Black shock! Set, ready! 60 red, slide blue. White, white, set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Third down and 9.
Seal, black. Set, hut. Drill, green. Claws, red. Blue, striker. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green jack. Zoom, black.
Motion, check. Shift.
Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the
22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Ready up. Black Ultra. Down. Blue. Hey, go. Hey, hey. Six. Mega. Hut. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one swung out to Blue. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 34, Jaden Blue. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
Set. Set.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the double.
At the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay,
a lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Check pink.
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Ready? Cut! 79!
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at his own 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on, set. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. I just didn't love the timing. I think he got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
7 Pirate. Buffalo 18. 60 by Curve 19. Check go.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Come on, set, ready, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready, ready.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 50, green. Watch out now. 50, green.
Double up. He's coming,
Ready.
double up.
That's right side and caught by Taylor.
A gain of 12
He is
yards.
out of bounds. They have worked it
That's good
inside
for
the
our
15.
Cowboys. First down.
It's a gain of 12
First and
there.
10 at the
First down,
14-yard line.
Cowboys.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best
22.
targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They run straight ahead with Blue.
Jaden Blue,
And
the
he'll
ball
be stacked
carrier.
up at the
He
line of
was brought
scrimmage.
down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Blue, check. Down. Ready.
Again, it's Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the
He was
loss
taken
of a
down
yard.
by Boye Mafe.
He sniffed that one out from
loss
the
of 2
jump. I mean,
yards.
once he diagnosed
And
and knew
it's
where the ball was going,
third down.
he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Okay, break.
Third and 11.
Let's go. Red, slice blue. Hut.
Back to throw. That one incomplete.
The pass
Coverage
up, down.
outstanding there. Able to
Incomplete
jar
in
the
the
ball
end zone.
free in a big spot. And
It's
now
fourth
it is
down.
fourth down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey.
on for the Cowboys
This
field
just
goal.
a little more than a chip
A
shot.
32-yard
32-yard attempt.
The kick
Aubrey's kick is good.
Makes
And the
score
Cowboys will
3,
take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's
Tackle
2nd
made
down.
at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Hawk. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy
That's
touches
good
the ball,
for a
he
Seahawks
makes something
1st
happen.
down.
And not all of his runs are always going to be
1st and 10
positive. He's kind of one of those
47-yard
guys
line.
that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2.
go.
But it's the home run threat. It's the
60
big
Bison,
plays that
60
really
Bison,
tip the scales in your
19
favor. And
Lions.
when you can generate those big explosive
70.
plays on the ground,
Ready?
man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up
Intended for
incomplete.
number
Could
29.
not step into the
Incomplete.
throw that time.
He was
It'll
covered
bring
by
up
Kaiir
2nd down.
Elam.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready, break! Set! Viking 18! Set, go!
To the air, it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Milrow's
And they'll hold him to a gain of
complete
just
to
a
Kenneth
couple
Walker.
and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready! Trap 6! 70 Timberwolf! 18 Pioneer! Ready!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow.
Milrow's
And this
pass.
ball incomplete
Intended for
on
Jackson
3rd
Smith
down.
in Jigba.
Jackson
Incomplete.
Smith and Jigba, the
It's
intended
4th
receiver.
down.
And it's
Michael
going to lead to
Dixon
4th down.
punt for the Seahawks.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And this is going to set up a long
Cowboys
field
take
ahead.
over
Backed
1st
up
and 10
as it is
at their
touchdown
own 7-yard
inside the
line.
10.
Ready, ready!
Taylor, the tight end,
Yellow,
is in
22.
motion.
Hut, hut!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue.
Jaden
And that one
Blue,
shut
the
down
ball
pretty
carrier.
quickly. He'll get
He
back
was
to the
taken
line of
down
scrimmage.
behind the
Nothing
line of
more.
scrimmage. A loss
Well, they
of a
try to get the
yard.
run game
Brings
started
up
here
2nd
early
and
on this
11
drive, Mike, and they're just
at
going to
the
have to do a
7-yard
better job
line.
up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd
Yellow.
and 11.
Rail, yellow! 45, white! Set, hut!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't get
The
away.
pass.
They rally to the football
Complete to
defensively.
Jaden
Bring him
Blue.
down for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We're back to Seattle after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Black shock. 33, yellow. Go red.
They put Pickens in motion.
Set, go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line.
A gain of
That's
12
his
yards.
first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion
First
on
and
3rd
10
down.
at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor, the tight end,
Blue,
is in
32.
motion.
Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it
Complete
falls
to number
incomplete.
29. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. 52 blue.
They put Pickens in motion.
Hey, check motion.
Bang.
Put your hands
Back
on
to
it.
the air
Get
once
hands
more
motion.
on 2nd down. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A
38
huge
yards.
play for
That's
Dallas.
good for a
38
Cowboys
yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll let this one go deep down the right
The first down
sideline.
pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, blaster, 6. 50, blue striker. Hut, go.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end
The
touchdown.
kick is
Mike,
good.
so often the tight ends are
Makes the
considered to be the
score
possession
Cowboys
guys,
10.
right? They're the guy you throw it to when you
Seahawks
need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a
Brandon
downfield
Aubrey,
weapon, and
the
he
kickoff
just showed
for
you
the
right there
Cowboys.
what he's capable of.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
Kenneth Walker, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight. 19 tight. Set. Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards on
First
the play.
time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll take this forward for
Walker,
about
the ball
3.
carrier.
It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the
Now Seattle
33-yard
going to use
line.
the first of their
A 3-yard
timeouts.
pickup.
They get the
Brings
stoppage
up
with just
2nd
over
and
50
7.
seconds to play in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7.
Buffalo 18. Down. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
They'll take over
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Set. Ready.
Taylor, the tight
Hey,
end,
what?
is in motion.
Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot,
His
but I
kick
wish we
is
did.
good.
It's actually the most efficient and
score
safest
Cowboys
down
17.
to pass the ball. And in this case,
Seahawks
the
nothing.
defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the
Brendan
box,
Aubrey
and they're able to
kickoff for
strike
the
deep
Cowboys.
with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that
The
is
Seahawks
coming
take
their way.
over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 18. Rattler. 70 left. Go.
On first down, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
32-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
White. Down. Green Jack. Black 40. Black Ultra.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kicker on
And that
for the extra
is
point.
number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
The kick
Mike, this is one of
good.
those situations where as a
Makes the
defensive
score
coordinator,
Cowboys
you've got to
24,
give your group an
Seahawks
answer
nothing.
because right now they don't have one for this guy.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Broncos.
Play action. It's Milroe taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jackson.
And their
Smith
offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. He's going to try it here again. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 41
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Now Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up 2nd.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Milroe gonna throw it again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Sly's extra point up and good. And the Seahawks try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take go.
Milrow. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And the Seahawks.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down,
and 10
Seattle.
at the 48-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now Milrow on first down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big Lion.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take you down for a loss.
19 Lion. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete.
Milrow's
And it'll be
pass
taken down after a
complete
gain
to
of
number
9
84.
and third down.
A
Coming
gain
up.
of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Throwing is Milrow. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down.
This is a great example of where just having
and 10 at the
situational
17-yard
awareness is so
line.
critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is.
65,
If your
yeah,
route
60.
calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Milrow's pass complete to number 84. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hey, smash Bronco. Set up. Ready?
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run.
Down in the red
Jalen
zone,
Milrow
designed
on the
quarterback
keeper.
runs are a handful
He
for
was brought
defenses
down
to
at the
account for. But in this
10-yard
case,
line.
give them
A
credit.
gain of a yard
Not a lot of room to
brings
maneuver
up
here for the
3rd and
quarterback,
3.
and they keep it to a short gain.
Third down
70
and 3.
Lions.
Alert 3.
Here we go. Shot. Hawk. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first
A
and
7-yard
goal coming up.
gain.
That's a really
good
nice
for
job
the
up
Seahawks.
front, clearing the
First
lane,
down.
pick up the first down.
First
Now,
and goal
you didn't
at
get
the
in the end
3-yard
zone, but
line.
now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Check white. Here we go. Switch. Yellow. Blue. 30. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get
Jaden Blue, the
nothing
ball
here.
carrier,
Back to the line of
Taken down
scrimmage,
right
and
at
that's
the
all.
line of scrimmage. No
When you look
gain on
throughout
the
this
play.
game, Mike, I don't
Brings
think
up
there's even a
second
debate.
and 10.
This defensive
At the
line has
27-yard
clearly
line.
won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative
Complete to
runs
number
are putting them
81.
in some really bad spots.
3-yard pickup.
Really nice job
And
there
it's
defensively,
third
playing
down.
the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
That's caught. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The kicker
They
on
find the end
4-point
zone
after.
through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike.
The
We
kick
see it
is
all the
good.
time. It's a 4 vertical
Makes the score
concept.
Cowboys
But the key is
31,
you've got to
Seahawks
stretch the defense
14.
and put pressure on the secondary. That's
Brendan
exactly what they
Aubrey
were
to
able
kick
to
off
do
for
here.
the
They take
Cowboys.
advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one
The
past the
Seahawks take
25
over first
to right about
and
the
10
28-yard
at their
line.
own 28-yard line.
On the set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, here's Walker. A modest
Number
gain,
9, Ken Walker,
maybe 2
the ball
yards.
carrier.
It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Go.
He'll be hit as he throws this
The
time, and
Rose
it's going to
pass.
fall
Intended
incomplete.
for
And he might be
Jackson
fortunate
Smith-Njigba.
just to avoid the
Incomplete.
sack, and it'll set up
Shannon
a
Tyndall
third
on
down.
the coverage.
Sack. 60 man. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Hut.
To the air, it's Milrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Now, faster, faster.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Michael
Seahawks
Dixon to
sending
punt
out their
for the
punt team.
Seahawks.
As he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he didn't get the
The
check he was
Cowboys
hoping
take
for in
over
that
first
one.
and
That
10
goes into the end
at their
zone,
own
and it's a
20-yard
touchback.
line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete,
down
and the
pass.
clock will stop.
Intended for Jaden
Likely
Blue.
one more play
Incomplete.
in this 3rd quarter.
Nick Emanwari
The
on
whole
coverage.
idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer,
On the double.
slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Hut. Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. got to get it to the 30. Here comes
Slide
third
ready.
down.
Yellow, blaster, six. Yellow.
In
go.
motion, Lamb.
Ready, go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
pass.
Contact occurred
Forced to
just
the ground
as the
and
ball was
incomplete.
arriving. There are no flags.
3 and
It's
out.
fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And no return forthcoming.
Seahawks take
It's a
over
touchback,
first and
and will
10
come out to the
at their own
20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready. 79 Bronco. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Check go.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab.
Jackson
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. First and 10
Cup
at the
19.
39-yard
Cup
line.
19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set up.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long
kicker
return
on
like
for the
that,
extra
that then
point.
they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your
His
hands
kick
very often.
is
When you
good.
score, man, you better make
Makes
the most of it.
score Cowboys 38, Seahawks 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that keeps him ahead of
Milrow's
schedule.
pass.
That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a
From
gain
the
of 8.
44-yard
Brings
line,
up second
here's
and
second
2.
down and 2.
44-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Savon Revel.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Let's go.
Bud,
Blue,
be ready,
32.
be ready.
Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact.
pass.
Incomplete. Good
Incomplete
job
from the
defensively
contact.
to meet him just as the
Brings
ball
up
was
second and
arriving.
10 at the
It'll bring up
20-yard
second
line.
down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up,
Set,
get
hut.
back in the huddle, and
Set.
hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, no dice there. He is met
the ball
and
carrier.
tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard
I'd like to see that
line.
running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready. Yellow, 4 slides blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Quarterback on the
That's a
scramble.
really good effort on third down,
A gain
just
of
trying to
9.
make something happen.
It's fourth
He did
down.
well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Milroe now off the bootleg. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk, 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 18 Pioneer. Huck.
Now it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. I had a defender
Milroe's
draped all
pass.
over him. Incomplete.
Intended for
Good
Jackson
work to
Smith
body him up
Njigba.
and set up
Incomplete.
a third down.
Brings up third down and
They're trying
10.
to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Check go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is
Milroe's
incomplete.
pass.
And that's what you call a
Intended for
wasted
number 29.
series. They come out here and they
Incomplete.
decide, we're just going to air it out.
Results
First,
in a
second,
fourth
third
down.
down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some
it.
crazy
Ready?
decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back
Go.
on the sideline.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete.
Intended for
They
Jackson
go for it
Smith
on
Njigba.
fourth and wind up
Incomplete.
turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You
on
find
downs.
yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter.
Ready.
There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense,
Let's go
they're
now.
up to the
Let's
task,
go.
and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
Cowboys.
And that touchdown probably, Greg,
kicker on
ends
for the
any
point
small
after.
hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score,
The kick
I
is
think this
good.
one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Cowboys 45, Seahawks 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
19 Lion. Cowboy 80. And up.
On first down, it's Milrow. Pass caught
Milrow's
left
pass.
side by Fant.
Complete to
It'll be
Noah
taken
Fant.
down rather
A
swiftly
gain
after
of 4.
a gain of
It's
just
now
3.
2nd and 6.
It's not the big
At the
play they were hoping
39-yard
for,
line.
but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's
65,
second down
65.
and 6. Here's Milrow to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And sack.
On the ball now.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Go.
Now Milrow. He's going to air this one out, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to
The
get
kick
2
is
pick
good.
6s in the same game,
Makes the
this
score
defense is
Cowboys
on
52,
fire.
Seahawks 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his
Seahawks
20-yard
take over
line.
first
That's where the
and
drive
10.
will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Micah
Brings up
Parsons.
2nd and
He
20
gets in yet
at the
again.
10-yard
That's now
line.
3 sacks for him in this one. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set up. Ready.
Now Walker. And he nearly
Number
got
9,
free.
Kenneth
But
Walker,
as
the
it
ball
is,
carrier.
gain of
Tackle
6,
made at the
and it sets up
16-yard
3rd
line.
down.
That's a
Yeah,
gain
so I
of
think as you
6.
look back over the course of
Makes
this
it
game,
3rd
it's really
and
been the
14.
inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Milrow's pass.
He got a lot of what he
Complete to
needed, but
number
just
11,
not enough.
Jackson
The mark
Smith
is a
of
couple of
Jigba.
yards shy of the first
A gain
down.
of 12 yards.
Here comes 4th
Brings
down.
up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And everyone in the
First and
stadium
10
knew where
at
the
the
ball was going, and it
39-yard
didn't
line.
matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively.
He was defended
It's second
by
down.
Deron Bland.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Ready.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready.
Milrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
On the coverage.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
At their own 10-yard line.
Clock, let's go. Ready?
On first down, here's Blue. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.